Hello, world. Hello, sports fans. Welcome to the fourth episode of the Sports Show. My name is Matt Frank, and I am coming to you live, folks, from Yakima, Washington. And before I even start, I would like to thank you guys, the viewers, for watching the show, participating with me, interacting with me, and sharing your thoughts on how you feel about sports. So thank you. Continue this whole thing. You can keep it going by contacting me on Twitter any time of the day, whenever your heart feels like it. Sports Show Matt. That's Sports Show Matt on Twitter. The Sports Show with Matt Frank on YouTube. Subscribe to me, people. Make me feel good. As you can see, I have no hair on my head. I need a confidence booster. I need your help to boost that confidence. So please help me out so I can help you out. And you can hit me up on YouTube, The Sports Show with Matt Frank. I am also on Facebook under the awesome name my parents gave me, Matt Frank. And welcome, everyone, to the fourth episode of The Sports Show. We have a lot to talk about, and it's only fitting to start off the show with the Dirty 30. Now, if you're not familiar with the Dirty 30, it is 30 seconds of the news, the sports, and the dirt going on in the sports world today. And so how this works is we put 30 seconds on the clock there, and I just let it flow. I let it ride. It's how I roll. It's how we're going to do this. Go get the clock started there. Are you ready? You going to time me? You can if you'd like. It's free entertainment. Set, go. Jason Day wins at Whistling Straits yesterday, having the best record ever for a golfer in this type of tournament. But it's all about Jordan Spieth, who comes in second, but now is the number one golfer in the world. Congrats to you, sir. Robert Griffin III thinks that he is the best quarterback in the NFL. James Harrison of the Steelers says no to participation trophies. Interesting. We're going to talk about that later. Tom Brady is still fighting Deflategate. That's a never-ending story. And should college students get paid? Very interesting topic. Northwestern students and athletes say yes. But there's others who say no, and that is the Dirty 30. And that's brought to you by Natural Wellness Massage of Yakima, our new sponsor right here on the Sports Show. Natural Wellness Massage of Yakima, located 2812 Terrace Heights Drive, number 3 in beautiful Yakima, Washington. Hit them up anytime. Get an awesome massage. Tell them Matt from the Sports Show sent you. Natural Wellness Massage of Yakima, 2812 Terrace Heights Drive. I believe their phone number is area code 509-424-9804, 509-424-9804. If you would like to have your company sponsor the Sports Show and get some free advertisement, folks, let me know. Hit me up. Once again, on Twitter, Facebook, and on YouTube. And you can do this at any time. Contact me. Let me feel the love. Let me feel the love, folks. So yes, I wanted to talk about a little bit of PGA golf and Jason Day putting out an awesome performance. 20 under par, totally kicking some tail. But even as this emotional win for Mr. Day, the Australian, even for him and the emotional day that he has had and the performances that he has been continuing to make throughout the tournaments, he has been doing quite well, but not getting all of the news that you would think a winner of this magnitude would make. But it's also all about Jordan Spieth. He came in second of this tournament with an impressive, I believe, 17 under par, I think. Don't quote me on that. But it's not about him coming in second. It's him surpassing Rory McIlroy, who was the previous number one golfer in the world. Now Jordan Spieth, in his young 20s, is now the number one golfer in the whole entire world, not just the United States, in the whole world. So coming in second actually pays off. And so congratulations to Mr. Spieth and congratulations to Mr. Day for coming out with an awesome performance. Guess how much Jason Day gets moolah-wise for winning this tournament? Take a guess. You ready? $1.8 million for beating everyone in the game of golf. Inspiration, folks. Pick up that putter, swing it a few times. It could be worth millions someday. And coming in second, like I said, Spieth came in second, and that also is good news for him. But James Harrison from the Steelers might not like second place. In fact, he does not like participation trophies going on in youth sports. And now I'm a coach, and I've been around sports for a while. And I have collected a number of trophies and certificates for participating in sports. When I was a child, I put them up on my dresser, and I thought they were pretty fantastic. Not only did it remind me of the memories that I had and the time that I shared and the new friends that I've made with sports, but it gives me that feeling of being a part of something, being a part of a group, that family togetherness. And that's what those trophies represent. So James Harrison of the Steelers has his kids come home with these participation trophies. Now, if you haven't seen this, I would highly recommend for you guys to check it out online, of course, after the sports show, and see these trophies. Not only are they pretty cool trophies that they brought home, but their father, Steelers, awesome player, James Harrison, says no to it. He says that his kids don't need to have participation trophies, and these trophies should only be distributed to winners and to ones who have won championships or tournaments, and just being a part of the team should not have you have a trophy at the end for just participating. He called this Harrison family values of teaching his kids to strive to be better. Now, in a way, I do understand and agree with Mr. Harrison that kids should try, and it's okay to lose. In fact, I think everyone should lose a little bit to know what you have to do to win and succeed. But to make it all about winning, and the only people to get a trophy are the winners, I think puts a bad spin on youth sports for a couple of reasons. These kids are learning how to play sports. They are learning and developing in their minds and physically of the game of sports. That's what they're there for, is to learn. Now, to say that you as a 10-year-old or a 12-year-old boy or girl participating in sports, if you're not the best at what you do, then you don't need to be recognized, or that you don't need to have a trophy, or to have some kind of something to celebrate your guys' season. I think it's wrong. In fact, I think I'm the oddball. I'm the black sheep here, because if you look online, everyone overwhelmingly, all the percentages on all social media outlets and news places have an overwhelming response about this, and that more people think that these participation trophies have got to go. And so I'm gonna be on the other side, and I think that they definitely need to stay. It doesn't matter if you're the best out there. It doesn't matter if you go out there and if you lose. That is okay. But at the end of the year, as a coach and for my team, I am going to celebrate our season. And each one of the team members on the team are going to get a trophy or a certificate or a medal or whatever. And so to take it out of youth sports, I think is just kind of goofy. Now, when you get to the high school, college, and professional sports leagues, it makes sense. You know, they don't give a trophy to the 15th place NFL team at the end of the year. They give it to the most valuable players, best offensive, best defensive, and of course the Super Bowl champs and the MVP of the Super Bowl. And that makes sense. These guys get paid millions of dollars to do what they're doing, and it makes sense that these guys would strive to get that trophy to prove to everybody, to show everyone a symbol of what they have accomplished. But in youth sports, and for the Harrison kids, now that's your dad. That's your rules. I'm a dad, and I got my kid in sports, and I will always want to have my son and all the other kids out there playing, getting trophies, And having these certificates, they put them up in their rooms. It creates memories. It creates just way more than just sports. So James Harrison, I disagree with you. Matt Frank from the Sports Show disagrees with participation trophies. I think they should have it, but I also think that you should also congratulate and celebrate winners of championships. Of course, they've been doing this for years, but to take the trophies away, everyone wants a trophy. Come on, guys. It's all about the kids, and it's all about fun. It's not all about winning, and we got to teach these kids what's right, and it's not always about who's on top. Teach them right from the start. That's my opinion. It's all good. Tom Brady, he's still fighting Deflategate. Look, Tom, I'm getting sick of it. Patriots fans, I want to hear your thoughts. Are you sick of Tom Brady? How does it make you feel this guy has been on the block of criticizing and scrutiny? Everyone's throwing the book at Tom Brady, and the only people who got his back are the fans. Now, Boston fans or Patriots fans, look, I want to hear your thoughts. Do you really feel good about this? Do you really feel comfortable about the captain of your ship, the legacy of Tom flippin' Brady? And you're going to just say, well, yeah, we're behind him the whole entire time. Look, I'm a sports fan. I'm a Seahawks fan. You guys should know that by now. But if Russell Wilson had this long history of cheating or trying to just bend the rules or get around the rules or just mess with the rules in some kind of a way, then it just kind of defeats the whole point of winning. If you win, like say you're taking a math test and you get an A on your math test and you come home and you bring it to your parents and you say, check it out, I got an A on my math test. And everyone celebrates. They throw a huge party for you. But you knew the whole entire time that you cheated. You were looking over at your neighbor who really deserves all the credit. You stole their answers. You wrote it down. And no, you're probably not going to admit it because you don't want to be filled with guilt and the shame of cheating. So you just let it go. You just let it fly. No one knows about it. But deep down inside, you know that you cheated. And it kind of defeats the purpose. It ruins the celebration of what you have accomplished. And that's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of Tom Brady cheating on his math test. And he's been cheated before. He's cheated before. And so it just makes it even that worse. It makes the Patriots look that bad. What I don't understand about Deflategate is Robert Kraft, the owner of the Patriots, has been fined $1 million. Tom Brady is, depending on the outcome, possibly 4-game suspension. But what's the weirdest part about it is Bill Belichick, who has not been penalized or fined in any particular way. You cannot tell me that the head coach did not know about this. Of course he knew about it. I think the league feels sympathetic by taking their star player out, by taking a guy like Tom Brady out of the game for 4 games and humiliating his name and just making it just a real bad situation. I think the league has sympathy for the Patriots and left Belichick alone. I love Bill Belichick. I think he's one of the best coaches ever to coach in sports ever. But to have the owner guy, fined. To have the quarterback guy, fined. But not the coach, have nothing happen. I know they have draft picks that's probably going to be a part of this Deflategate scandal. But with the history of the Patriots and what has been done in Deflategate, it has just irritated me as a fan. I hope the suspension holds through. It's tough love, Tom Brady. Now, what are the odds that Tom Brady is listening to Matt Frank on the sports show? Highly doubt it. He could. Okay, anything is possible. But let's just be honest with you. He's probably not listening, and it's okay. But I would like to say, Tom Brady, I am a little bit disappointed in you. On a serious note, I am disappointed in you as a player. I am disappointed in the Patriots as a team, and I really would like to hear Patriots fans on how they feel. Is this a no big deal thing? Are you sticking behind your guy? Or does it just feel like, yeah, we won the Super Bowl, we beat the Seahawks, we've done all this as a team and as a group and as a fan base. Do you have a bad taste in your mouth? Patriots fans, really want to hear from you. And I really, from the last episode, I wanted to hear about California football and baseball fans. You guys have got to be excited. State of California, all the fans, all the teams, all the new things going on. I want to hear your thoughts. Who are going to be the teams? San Francisco, are you going to be a relevant team? What about Oakland Raiders with their new upcoming rookies, and you got your new coach? What about San Diego signing a huge long-term contract to Phillip Rivers? And rightfully so. Phillip Rivers is fantastic, very consistent, but has never won the championship. Pretty sure that's the goal down there in San Diego. Woodhead is down there. Fantastic player. Watch for him. Woodhead is an awesome Charger and who should probably be there for quite some time. And I'm excited to see. They got a young coach down there, and they may be a team to watch. It's going to be an interesting league with them in the NFC South. What's weird about that? They're the AFC West. What am I talking about? The AFC West with San Diego Chargers, Denver Broncos, the Kansas City Chiefs, and the Oakland Raiders. Very, very, very interesting. Arguably one of the toughest divisions out there in football. It's going to be a battle. The team on the lowest block is Oakland, and they got some new players. They got a new coach. They got Derek Carr down there who's doing really, really, really good. And everyone's having a lot of positive things about Oakland. Oakland fans, are you excited about the Oakland Raiders? I'm excited about the Oakland Raiders, and I'm a Seahawks fan. But that doesn't matter here on the sports show because I'm going to recognize all great teams and all great players. And everyone is welcome to bring their thoughts to the table. I don't care where you're from. Are you a Texans fan? Are you a Dallas Cowboys fan? Are you a Philadelphia Eagles fan? Are you a Cincinnati Bengals fan? I want to hear it. I even want to hear from you Chicago Bears fans. What about Jacksonville Jaguars? What about Cleveland Browns, Buffalo Bills, New York Jets, New York Giants? I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Who are your teams? Even you Green Bay Packers. Even you Green Bay Packers fans. I want to hear from you guys. Now, speaking of new things, the National College Association, the college sports is doing some new things down there. The team Northwestern and the players wanted to unionize, start a union of these players, and I think it's all coming around about college players and athletes getting paid. What are your guys' thoughts? Should college athletes get paid? The National Labor Relations Board says no, that they're not going to unionize any teams. Matter of fact, it would be an unfair playing field for athletes. It would be recruiting issues. People would want to join or not to join the union, and then union would have different rules and regulations. It's no good. Good job, National Labor Relations Board. Good job on putting your foot down on this because I do not think college athletes should get paid. No matter the superstardom, no matter the popularity down there, you're down there for school, you're down there for education, and you get the privilege to go out there and to shine as an athlete and to represent your team in your respected sport. So I do not think college athletes should get paid. There has been this huge, long controversy going way back of college players getting paid. A great movie is Blue Chips, a great story about Shaquille O'Neal, Anthony Hardaway, and other athletes who have been paid in the game of college. And to get a full ride scholarship, have endorsement deals, super stardom with the fans. What more could you want? Apparently, these guys want money. And rightfully so. A lot of these players are super athletes, and they're going to go to professional sports, and they want a piece of it now. But guys, go to college, earn a degree, get your education. I'm assuming you'll have a little bit of fun while you're there. Chill out, play the game. That's why I love college sports, is because it is not about the money. Some get paid. We all know it. Okay, it's a true fact They don't like talking about it. It's just everything on hush-hush, but some players do get paid. But I like watching these college athletes go out there and just compete without on the pro level, no ego, no million-dollar contracts, just good old-fashioned sports. I love it. Which college teams do you guys like? Who are you looking at? I'm very curious of what's going to go on in Michigan with Coach Jim Harbaugh, who left San Francisco. Kind of a weird deal, but not too uncommon. A lot of coaches go back and forth. Even Pete Carroll from the Seahawks went back and forth with coaching in pro sports and going back to college and then coming back. Jim Mora in UCLA has had his footprints in the NFL for a few years and has even gone back to college with some success. So it's really interesting to watch these coaches go back and forth. I'm not sure what was going on in San Francisco. Only speculation, I guess, of what was really going on. But I think it was a dumb move because San Francisco really has not done a whole lot since the Montana Steve Young era. And they've been in it, but not in it. Harbaugh got him the closest so far in the past several years. And I think it was a dumb move. But that's not me. I don't make the decisions. They got a new head coach. It ain't my deal. It's San Francisco's deal. They got a brand new stadium in San Francisco, or should I say Santa Clara, which Super Bowl 50 will be held at. And it should be exciting to see. And I can't count San Francisco out. Colin Kaepernick is a phenomenal athlete. The only problem is you have to have a great supporting cast, offense and defense, to back up your quarterback. That is why Russell Wilson is the best quarterback, not because of what his numbers. His ranking compared to everyone else, he's not even in the top 5. In fact, I'm not sure what he ranks at, but it's within the top 10. But Russell Wilson has a great supporting cast. If Colin Kaepernick can increase his cast and his fellow teammates, San Francisco is going to be a force in the NFL. Now, this year, I'm not sure what's going to happen. You have some players that are retiring in San Fran. You got your new coach. I'm not really sure how it's going to play out. We're going to see. San Francisco fans, I want to hear your thoughts. Oakland Raider fans, let me have it. Excuse me. And the Chargers fans, I want to hear it. Let me hear it. I really want to hear it. And you also, state of California, have got some baseball stuff going on. You got some potential World Series contenders, the Giants, the Angels, the Dodgers. It's a coin flip. Any one of these teams are going to do it. Will Bumgarner be the star again this year? I don't know. What about Clayton Kershaw? What is he going to do? I don't really know, but I guess we're going to find out. Padres. Although you're a lot like my Seattle Mariners, and you're doing okay with your guys' lineup, there is no excuse why you guys should not be in it. Same with you, Seattle. I'm very disappointed, but I'm still excited about the season. But it's kind of coming down to the tail end, especially when you guys play Boston and get destroyed in the first 2 games of that series. 37 runs scored against you. That was like a decapitation. That was just like sucker punch in the kidneys, the throat, the eyes, all at the same time. It almost kind of put the concrete stamp on Seattle's season, which I am sad for. But I'm honest, folks. Even though I am a Seattle fan, I can at least be honest about saying who is good, who is not, who is succeeding, and who is failing. And when my team fails, yes, it hurts, but I'm going to be the first to admit it. And I want you guys to admit what you guys think. This is episode 4. Hit me up on Twitter, Sports Show Matt. That's Sports Show Matt on Twitter. You can hit me up on YouTube. Subscribe to me, people. And you can do that by clicking the subscribe button on The Sports Show with Matt Frank. Got a few episodes. I got a few subscribers. I thank you guys subscribing. I thank you for listening. Let me hear your thoughts, sports fans. It fires me up. I get really excited. Not only am I bald, but I got the ADD going on. So Please have sympathy for me. Have sympathy for me. Have patience for me. And let's all talk about sports. Woo! I like it. So, yes, hit me up anytime. Facebook, anytime. Twitter, anytime. YouTube, anytime. Let me hear your thoughts. Leave your comments below. If you don't like what we're doing, you don't like what I'm saying, tell me what you want me to talk about. Let's talk about sports. Anything you want to do, let's do it. Thanks for listening. Have a good night, sports fans. Peace.